Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our presentation today. We are group 4 and we have 4 members. My name is Song and there are also Jane, Dao and Thuy participated today. So we're talking about partnership and some types of partnership. And we also discuss about advantages and disadvantages about partnership. Our presentation is divided in 4 parts. The first one is definition and some types of partnerships. Second, we'll talk about advantages of partnership. Next is about disadvantages of partnership. And last one, we will summarize things and give you some advice about partnership. So let's get started. Let's get into the first one, definition of partnership. So a partnership is an agreement between 2 or more people who enter into a business with a view of earning profits. Each member will own a part of a partnership. In a partnership, each person contributes something to the business like ideas, money, property, or some combination of this. So what's about types of partnerships? The term partnership has changed over the years as the business people have come to add new features to the old business form. The 3 most used partnership types are listed here with their features to help you decide which type you might want to use. So as you can see here, there are 3 types of partnerships, which are general partnership, limited partnership, and limited liability partnership. So let's get into the first one, the first type, which is general partnership. A general partnership is a partnership with only general partners. Each general partner takes part in the management of the business and also takes responsibility for the liabilities of the business. If one partner is sued, all the partners will be held liable. This is the reason why general partnerships are the least desirable. The next type is limited partnership. A limited partnership includes both general partners and limited partners. A limited partner does not participate in the day-to-day management of the partnership, and his and her liability is limited. In many cases, the limited partners are merely investors who do not wish to participate in the partnership, other than to provide an investment and to receive a share to a profit. Last but not least is about limited liability partnership. A limited liability partnership, which called for short LLP, is different from a limited partnership or a general partnership, but is closer to a limited liability company. In an LLP, all partners have limited liability. An LLP combines characteristics of partnerships and corporations. As in a corporation, all partners in an LLP have limited liability from errors, omissions committed by other partners or by employees. Of course, any partners involved in wrongful acts are still personally liable, but other partners are protected from liability for those acts. So we just come across definition of partnership and some types of it. So let's move on to the next part, which is about advantages. Please welcome Ms. Chang.
Hello everybody. On behalf of Group 4, I would like to introduce to all of you about business partnership advantages. So I would like to introduce to you about four main advantages of partnership. The first one is about capital. Due to the nature of the business, the partners will fund the business with startup capital. This means that more partners there are, the more money they can put into the business, which will allow better flexibility and more potential for growth. It also means more potential profit, which will be equally shared between the partners. The next is about the flexibility. Partnerships are relatively easy to establish. A partnership is generally easier to form, manage, and run. They are less strictly regulated than companies in terms of the laws governing the formation, and without the interference by shareholders. They are far more flexible in terms of management, as long as all the partners can reach an agreement. It's also easy to change your legal structure later if circumstances change. And the next one is about shared responsibility. Partners can share the responsibility of the running of the business. This will allow them to make the most of their abilities, rather than splitting the management and taking equal share of each business task. They might well split the work according to their skills. So if one partner is good with features, they might deal with the bookkeeping and accounts, while the other partner might have a flair for sales and therefore be the main salesperson for the business. And the final one is about the decision making. Partners should share the decision making and can help each other out when they need to. We have an idiom that two heads or more are better than one. More partners mean more brains that can be picked for business ideas and for the solving of problems that the business encounters. So that's all about business partnership advantages. And please welcome Ms. Dale to introduce our views about business partnership disadvantages.
Hello everyone, I'm Dao and I'm responsible for disadvantages of partnership. There are three drawbacks of partnership. The first one is agreement. Because the partnership is jointly run, it's necessary that all the partners agree with the things that are being done. This means that in some circumstances, there are less freedoms with regards to the management of the business. The second one is profit sharing. Partners share the profits equally. This can lead to inconsistencies where one or more partnerships when one or more partners aren't putting a fair share of effort into the running or management of the business, but still reaping the rewards. And the last one is liability. Ordinary partnerships are subject to unlimited liability, which means that each of the partners share the liabilities and financial risks of the business. If the business as a whole becomes indebted and insolvent, the partner's personal assets might be exploited to cover the debts. Next, we will introduce the next part of our presentation.
Hello, my name is Pei, and to wrap things up, partnership is both very important in personal life and in business. So now I will give you 7 tips to have successful business partnerships. First, we need to create a shared vision and mission. Take time to discuss your company's vision and mission with your partners. Look for what energizes you and motivates each of you about your business, and give it a purpose and define what the ideal business will look like. Second, make sure each partner's needs and expectations are addressed. Find out what your partner expects from you in the partnership. Share your expectations as well. Have a plan for when personal or business circumstances or interests change, so when needed, expectations can be readdressed. Third, identify and utilize the strengths of each partner. Bringing out and utilizing the strengths of the individuals within the partnership will add to the motivation, the energy, and the odds of long-term success. Make note of your personal strengths and ask your partner to do the same. Then sit together and discuss how you can apply these to the business. Fourth, support the partnership's limitations. Look at the areas that are problems for you. Chances are these are areas that could benefit from some extra support. If you think you can't afford it, think again. You can't afford not to support limitations. These gaps are where the value of the business slips away little by little. Don't let it happen to your business. Fifth, set companies and individual goals. Review and update your company goals together with your partners. Then get each partner to set individual goals that support the company goals in their area of expertise. Put all these in writing and get each to commit to their goals. Then at the end of the period, there is no question about who's accountable for what. 6. Handle disagreements, disappointments, and frustrations early. Sometimes it's difficult to approach a partner, especially if it's a long-standing relationship that has deteriorated. A regularly scheduled sit down together is definitely a good idea. Once a week is needed in some situations, but minimally once a month allows everyone to come with their agenda. It's always best to talk about what you'd like to see for the business and be positive. Present a plan for change as you see it. And 7. Define job roles for each partner, including accountability. Clearly define the task you will perform and have your partner do the same. From this, you can each be accountable to yourselves, to each other, and to the business. Where there are uncovered tasks, contract for a specialist. The objective is to make sure all jobs are covered and accountability has been assigned and acknowledged. For these simple tips, and you have a solid platform for a successful partnership and a strong and profitable business. And that's the end of our presentation. Thank you.